Come over, this the Berean. We're bringing you some COD on the one, representing the Clan 1 God. And yo, we here with Black Ops 3 Beta.
Oh yeah.
And we were just so excited, man, when it first was dropped that they were going to have a beta. I couldn't wait to play and get a little idea of how the game's going to play. Where I would set my sensitivity, I got it on 8, which is high, I believe. It's set on high.
Mine's still at original, I think it's like 3.
4. I think yours was at 4 when I checked your settings. When you were checking your settings just a minute ago.
LOL.
But I don't think that means anything. I mean, the higher it is, such an advantage you have at turning on people. But the lower it is, the advantage you have aiming long distance. So it's give and take. You're gaining and giving. And I just do a lot of running and would prefer to be able to turn fast. So I set it a little higher. But the gameplay, Treyarch is the best. The gun balancing, again, is just so huge when you're dealing with so many different assault rifles, so many different submachine guns, and each one carries such a difference in its and what makes it good, its strengths. Like the Vesper, T's favorite, has such a high fire rate, but the kick on it is so tough. You're never going to win a long distance gunfight. You may, but your odds are you're going to be outgunned by a assault rifle. But up close, you're going to tear them up.
True, but you could still take long distance on with the Vesper. Just make sure it's not like extension, because that would be pretty bad. Agreed?
Man,
but
it's tough. Medium range even. To
me
win
personally,
with that gun.
Treyarch's the best. Between Sledgehammer and Infinity Ward, any of it, Treyarch rocks. The gun balancing, like you said, is great. But even the secondaries are great. Even the pistols.
Yeah, even the pistols are good. I mean, everything in the game so far is pretty well balanced, and they're already nerfing and buffing and making changes in the beta. So, I mean, hopefully come jump and the game jumps off, things will be set. I cannot wait. I'm actually going to take a day off of work that night so I can go get the game and come home and play all day. So, play all night and all day. So, I really can't wait for it. So far, my favorite gun, I would have to...
He's going to say Weevil or Razorback.
The Weevil, yeah, it's the Weevil. It's like the PDW. I just playing with it just now. Once you get your controls down and you're up close, you can really tear people up. It's fun.
Funny thing, it's spelled W-E-E-E, Vil. We evil.
Yeah,
we
funny.
are evil.
Well, the game comes with, as you start the game, specialists. And Vandahar, I think it was a fan of Destiny. And so he took this concept from Destiny and put a specialist. It even looks similar to Destiny, as when your specialist is ready. It's a little timer. Some of them take 2 minutes, some take 3, and I think that's the tops now. But that's without a kill. So after 3 minutes, your specialist will be ready. You pick one of 9 characters. Each character has 2 special moves or abilities that they can do, which will help you through the game once it's ready. Now, as you get kills, as you cap flags, as you get confirms and things like that.
Any way you get points, assists, anything.
Anything, yeah. It starts to move faster, so you can be ready essentially in a minute with your, or faster, depending on how quick you're gaining your points with your specialist. The one that I've liked so far out of the people that I've got to use is the Seraph. I love using her. She's an Asian-looking kung fu type of look to her, and she has something called combat focus. And what I love to do is in kill confirms, save my combat focus and wait till I see some confirms and I see some people coming so I could get some more. Call it in, pick up the confirms, get the kill, get their confirms, and you get double the points. And T said he thinks the way he understood it was
that you get 1 kill, no multiplier. Get another kill, it goes times 2, times 3, times 4. It keeps going up by the kills. Now, why I think this would be a good idea is because it has a certain amount of time you can use it. So if you can rack up a lot of kills, boom, you got everything.
Yeah, that's not what I believe, because I've capped flags. I've called it in right before I got the flag, and I've gotten 400 for the flag. So I didn't even get a kill. So I
now,
called
what
it
if
in.
you get another flag after that?
It's 400. I've noticed it to be about twice every time. So, but it is what I do. You got counter UAV and UAV running, and you see you're capping a flag, or you see some confirms. Call in your counter UAV and your UAV, and you start getting double points for everything. It's so much fun. It's so easy. Today I got a couple of wraiths just like that. I mean, it was, a lot of fun. I mean, you get a care package like that super easy.
I can probably name all of them except for the last classified one. There is Ruin, Outrider, Prophet, Battery, Seraph, Nomad, Reaper, and Spectre or something like that? Spectre, and then there's one that is classified, a secret character that will only be released when the original game comes out.
Yep, and it's so much fun. You guys will love it. The specialists, if you haven't got to play it, I mean, there's some that are overpowered. There's Rejack, which is where a guy, I forget his name. What's the Nomad. When you call in Rejack, or you don't call it in, when you die, you instantly respawn there, and you didn't die. So you can die, and then when you hit left R and right R, again you respawn there, and it's if you never died. It doesn't count as a death. They did nerf it now. You do lose your streaks. So if you were about to get a streak, you don't die, but you do lose your streaks. And I'm not a fan of that one. I'm not a fan of Glitch either. Glitch is another one where you're running.
Prophet.
Where you're running, you can glitch and you flash back like 6 seconds or so back in time. So as long as you don't die, as they're shooting you, you're in a gunfight, say you round a corner, you see 3-4 people, you can quick hit it, and as they're shooting you and you're going bloody, you will flash back 6 seconds and you won't die.
Me personally, I think that's pretty cheap. But what I really, really like from the Prophet is the Tempest. So there's 3 guys there. I hit one of them with the Tempest. I double tap the buttons. I shoot one guy. They all 3 die because one guy, the Tempest shoots an electric shock. So when I shock one dude, it flashes onto the next guy and flashes onto the next guy. All 3 of them electrocute and die.
And they nerfed that one too.
How?
It doesn't have as big of a spread after you shoot someone with the electricity. Before, if you were anywhere near a guy that got electrocuted, you got shocked too. Now I think you almost have to be like pretty close to him.
Okay, but me personally, I really like the gravity spikes and the Sparrow. Sparrow's #1 because a lot of the times I'm just coming around the corner, I charge out.
What's the Sparrow though? You didn't explain it.
The Sparrow is a bow that bullets or arrows are explode like 2 seconds after or second after hitting a target, and when you pull it back, it's extremely charged. You come around the corner, you see the guy's body just start flying way back, and then boom, he's just gone.
It's powerful.
And the gravity spikes, when there's like 6 guys there, you can go gravity spike right in front of all of them, and they're all dead.
It's useful. I still like the combat focus. I end up calling in, having a lot of these streaks from the specialists. I never even use them. I forget they're on, and I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the specialist. It's kind of cool. Maybe I'll get used to it. But we've been using who has the Hive? The guy with Rejack, isn't it? Nomad.
That's Nomad.
Yeah, Hive has. It's like these little balls of clay or something you shoot on the ground, and then as you run over it, it swarms you. Whatever it is, it swarms you. It's not bees or anything like that, but it's real crazy. But it's real good. We were using them defensively on B. Wade was a big fan of it. Wade would just keep launching all his hives on B to protect B, and the second you went on B to get it, these hives would swarm you. And there's no anti-hive. There's no perk that you can put on. I mean, if you run into a hive, you're gone. But the only thing is, if you die, you lose all those hives. And you lose the ability until the next 2 minutes or 3 minutes is up, depending on each streak, and I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But that's about it for now. Well, hope you guys enjoy the video, enjoy the gameplay, and hopefully we don't go too far over. But hope you guys are getting it. Hope we see you on Clan Up. Hopefully they have a Clan Wars form of gameplay too on here, and we'll get a chance to all play together. That's it, guys. God bless you all from the One God Clan.
God bless you guys.